Spurs when the year ends in one. So this is the year for Spurs.
All together now.
It's lucky for Spurs when the year ends in one. They first won the cup when the century begun. It's lucky for Spurs when the year ends in one. So this is the year for Spurs.
What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. Just want to say a couple of words about Chaz Hodges. 22nd of September 2018 was a very sad day, not just for me personally, but for the Tottenham fan base, for the football community in general, and for the music community as well, because Chaz was such an influence in all those spaces, especially for us lot, the Tottenham fan base, with all the great songs. Hot Shot Tottenham, It's Lucky for Spurs when the year ends in one, Aussie's Dream, you know, these are songs which are blown out every single week in pubs, in the stadium, songs that are sung on the terraces. It's such a massive influence they've had on our fan base. And as well, you know, the football community, like I said, it just shows when the news broke out. You saw a video emerging on social media of Millwall fans doing a massive tribute on their coach up, singing Ain't No Pleasing You. Brighton as well at half-time playing a Chaz and Dave song, which I thought was an amazing touch to the man. But for me personally, you know, I was probably too young to remember Aussie's Dream, On Top of the Pops and Hot Shot Tottenham and all that breaking. But growing up as a kid, my dad kind of ingrained those songs into me. I passed it on to my brothers and sisters. Absolutely learning the lyrics, the Hot Shot Tom, you know, Ray, Clements, Mitchell, Thomas, Gary, Stephen, Steve, Hodge. I brainwashed my little sister, my brothers. Just check this clip out, you know, just in my room when I was very young, just forcing my sister to listen to the songs.
And I do it once more. Ray, Clements, Mitchell, Thomas, Gary, Stephen, Steve, Hodge. They're all going to put on a show for you. And don't forget Aussie, especially Aussie. Back in 81, the dream come true. You got Jackson, you Danny Galvin. Don't forget Brother Paul Allen too.
But yeah, the man is completely ingrained into the Tottenham way of life, the Tottenham thinking, the Tottenham philosophy. He epitomises what Tottenham stand for, and he's going to be sorely missed. Rest in peace, Chaz.
He had a dream for a year or two, and one day he's gonna play at Wembley. Now his dream is coming true. Aussie, we're gonna be behind you, all together, man for man. We know we're gonna play a blinder in the cup for Tottenham.
Hi, just a short message about Chaz, following the incredibly bad news yesterday morning. Very, very sad to see such a wonderful man pass into the next world. He was an incredibly great man. He was a gentleman. He had time for everyone, no matter what level of life you came from, whether you were struggling down at the bottom or whether you were thriving at the very top. He would give you all equal time and treat each and every one of you exactly the same. It was a wonderful trait, and I was very honoured to be part of that and to be called his friend. I was lucky enough and blessed enough to have had him as my friend and been in his company on numerous occasions. I was also lucky enough to sing on stage with him, which was absolutely amazing. To share part of his world, and that's why today I feel incredibly sad that such a wonderful man has passed into the next world. What I do know is that the people in heaven, they will be having a whale of a time. Chaz will be singing Aussie's Dream, and I don't wish I was there singing it with him, but I've sang it with him down here, and I know how wonderful it makes you feel. So R.I.P. Chaz, rest in peace. You deserved the wonderful life you had, and hopefully you'll carry on having that wonderful whatever it is up there. So God bless, and thank you for the memories. Bye bye.
Spurs are on their way to Wembley. Tottenham's gonna do it again.
of Chas Hodges' passing felt very personal, like losing a family member. Chas and Dave brought out a cultural pride of being working class Cockney, with music that reminded you of your parents or your grandparents. You could almost close your eyes and see your nan screaming "Gurcha" at the local stray dog going through the bins, or the kids just kicking a ball around outside her front door. Or you could even think of your dad or your granddad, sat there with his light owl on the sideboard whilst he's watching the racing on a Saturday afternoon. Over the years, growing up, Chas and Dave became a staple of many a Cockney knees up, from birthdays to anniversaries, weddings, all that kind of stuff. They'd always be in there mixed in with the latest tunes, whether it be rock and roll or ska or pop or whatever. And they were always the fuse that lit the sing-along and the swaying cuddles with some stranger or distant family member. Their fan base crossed a generational divide, bringing us all close together. At my own dad's funeral recently, we played Rabbit because it summed him up, what he was like as a Cockney. But it was also there to make people smile. Chas Hodges did that. He was a great musician, a great songwriter, a great entertainer, and of course, he was one of our own, a great Tottenham fan. He'll be sadly missed. Up the Spurs.
David Fleeting through my army, David Fleeting through my army, David Fleeting through my army, David Fleeting through my army. Yeah, we're on shot Tottenham, we are the Super Spurs. Everybody knows we're the football connoisseurs. 7 times we won the cup, the number 8 is going up. We're on shot Tottenham.
First and foremost, I'd like to pay my respects to Chas Hodges, to his family, to his friends. Rest in peace, what a lovely guy he was, and forever will be missed from all of us fans, the club itself, and what a guy he was, played a massive part in our club. The amount of songs he made that will forever be chants and stuff like that, especially yesterday at Brighton away, songs being sang about him, all kind of stuff like that. Played a massive part in the 1980-81 Cup final win. So club legend itself, not just in Tottenham, in the music industry itself, he's forever will be a legend. So I hope this season, try and win the FA Cup, especially for Chas and Dave, and of course now Chas Hodges especially, rest in peace, and hopefully the boys can do it, and especially win that FA Cup in memory of himself. So rest in peace Chas Hodges, come on you Spurs.
Chas Hodges and Chas and Dave. Chas and Dave was the first single that I ever bought when I was 10, just before the 1981 FA Cup final, Aussie's Dream. Played it throughout my childhood whenever we really got to the semis or the FA Cup final. And now when Jake and I go to away games, it's on in the car.
Yeah, we always love to listen to their music, especially on away games. And their music's great, I think.
Yeah, so many great songs. Hot Shot Tottenham, Jake likes We're Off to Wembley because we beat the Arsenal. So, it's a legacy. Always will know their songs throughout Tottenham's history. They'll always be played at the new White Hart Lane. And Spurs fans will never forget them. R.I.P. Chas Hodges.
Shortage of entertainment at White Hart Lane today. Two of Tottenham's most famous fans, the duo Chas and Dave, belting out a few of their favourites and recreating a pub scene really here at this famous ground. As the teams come out, and the two lads take their bow. And how the crowd have relished their entertainment here at half-time.